This is Pete from FMI Enterprises. I'm an auto dealer here in Southern California, and today I have for you a beautiful 2014 Ford Fusion Energy plug-in hybrid electric. The car has 106,000 original miles. It's a one-owner car with a clear Carfax. I have the Carfax in my hand right here. You can see right here, no accidents, no damage reported, one owner, and we'll go through this a little bit later on in the video. But what I want to do is go over the car condition-wise and show you guys what it looks like up close, firsthand. So anyway, starting off with the paint and the body. The paint and the body look very good. It's original paint, and it's pretty consistent with the mileage. It's very nice. It looks very good. Couple minor little nicks here and there. And starting off with the front bumper cover, you've got your typical little tiny little rock nicks, but they don't stand out very much. A couple tiny little nicks here and there, but nothing to write home about. I mean, little stuff. There's a little scuff on the lower side of the bumper, I think, in the corners. Tiny little scuff down there, which is underneath. You know, it's pretty clean throughout, I think. The fog lenses look good. The front grills look good. The headlights look nice. So overall, pretty clean. Right front fender, super clean. No dents or anything. The passenger door looks excellent. The mirror looks excellent. The turn signal's nice. It's got, of course, it's got keyless entry, where you don't need to put the key in there. It's got the push start button. There's your collision avoidance icon there on the mirror. And so anyway, the mirror's real nice. Everything works on it. The rear door looks excellent. The right rear quarter looks very good. The rear bumper cover looks very good. Light little, tiny little hairline scratch, like car wash scratch. Some very tiny little scuffs right there in the corner, but nothing bad at all. The tailgate here looks very nice. The wing there looks good. The spoiler. The turn signals, rear lenses look good. No cracks or anything. And you can see it's got the rear parking sensors right here. Those all work. Underneath the bumper looks good. It's a California car, so there's no corrosion or anything on it. The left rear quarter looks good. It's got a little door ding right there, tiny little door ding. The driver's side rear door here looks good. The front driver's side door looks good. The left front fender looks very good. Tiny little ding right there. Nothing big. Here's the inlet for the charger. Some little scuff on the corner of the bumper right there. Anyway, just little stuff wrong. I'd say the paint is an easy 8.5 out of a 10. The car looks very good, very presentable car. Let's see, down low here, a tiny little scuff right there, and a little scuff right there as well. Wanted to point that out. Okay, so like I said, the paint's about an 8.5, maybe a 9, I don't know, but it's a good looking car. All the glass is in good shape, no cracks. It's got factory rear tinted windows. It's got the big sunroof up top. It is a titanium, so it does have all the options. You've got the camera right here for the collision avoidance system. Came with this car. The wheels look nice. It's got a brand new set of tires. They have about 50 miles on them. Actually more, about 200. I drove the car the other day. Pretty good distance. And so it's got about 200 miles on these tires. They are made by Crosswind. 225 50 17s, and yep, brand new. Wheel looks good. It's got the painted titanium wheels, 17-inch wheels. They look good. So that concludes the exterior tour of the car. Now let's talk about the interior. Interior is clean. Seats, no rips or tears. Correction. It's got a little wear hole right there on the outside bolster. The lower cushion looks good. Power functions work just fine. Backrest. It's got the lumbar and the, I believe it's got the, yeah, that's the lumbar support control right here, which works good. Passenger seat looks excellent. No rips or tears in it. The center armrest looks very good. Center console there looks excellent. The shifter looks very nice. All the buttons throughout. The plastic looks good. The dashboard looks excellent. No cracks or any bad wear marks. Carpeting. Got a couple little wear spots. One right here particularly. And a little one right there. That's kind of out of sight. But, you know, just from normal driving, and a tiny one right there. So somebody must have had pointy shoes, and of course it's got the one on the mat, factory, probably the original floor mat. So it's got those little wear spots. It does have 106,000 miles. The door panel looks excellent. As you can see, it has 3-position memory seats. It's got your power mirrors, power windows, all the basics there. Steering wheel looks excellent. Start her up so we get the light show going here. See, everything works. It's got dual heated seats. It actually has a XM subscription, so been listening to some mellow songs today. Roadhouse, Outlaw, really like XM radio. Anyway, that all works. That's the point. It's got navigation, which works fine. It's voice-guided navigation. I actually tested it out yesterday. I usually use my phone, but it works really good, and you can control the whole navigation menu right here with this pad right there, and you can scroll through the menu, and you can select navigation, and it's all voice-guided if you want it to be, or you can just enter everything in manually. That all works great. Let's see, the SD card is right here for the navigation. You've got 2 USB ins. You've got your RGB, I guess, right there. This is your coin holder and your tray there for your storage. Center armrest is in great shape. Of course, it has Microsoft Sync right there. You got your plug-in right there for your cell phone charger and whatnot. To note, the cell phone charger, these USBs are actually not as strong voltage-wise, which a lot of cars that have USBs are not built for charging your phone. It will charge it, but very, very slowly. You have to have your own charger, and that just happens to be a fact. Electronic parking brake, remote gas door. This is your EV mode right here. You switch from electric only. You can, if on a full charge, you would hit the button, and you see right here on this menu, it says EV not available. That's because I used up all the energy. I charged it up the other day, and so I have no more electric power available. But you would scroll through it, the EV, and you can do a hybrid. You can make it into a hybrid, a normal hybrid operation. You can do EV only. It charges up 14 miles. You can drive on electric power only, or you can do gasoline only. are actually just normal operation. So that's the beauty of having the NRG, because you can drive, if you live 10, 20 miles away from your work, you can go to work and just go on EV power alone, and then plug it in to the charging port I showed you outside, and you can have a full charge, drive back to your home with no energy used, or sorry, no fuel used. And then when you get home, you have the standard plug-in charger right here, which I just charged the other night. It worked great, no problems with the charger. It's got the rest of the floor mats right here. They're in great shape. Obviously the driver one was used a little bit more than the passenger and the rear passengers, but trunk is clean. And let's see, where were we? So carpeting over here on the passenger side looks excellent, pretty much brand new. The rear seating area looks brand new as well. I don't think anybody really sat back here. It's got the armrest here for your passengers. Carpet in the back looks perfect. It's got the little vent here for your passengers. The door panels look excellent in the back, both sides. And headliner looks perfect. The sunroof works, no problem. What else could I show you? Okay, so the car has a few nice driver assist features, and I think I'll pull over here into the shade a bit more so I can show you what they look like. Okay, so we go here to settings, and if you go through, you have driver assist. Now here you have lane keeping system, which you can see these two little lines here on the outside of the car. Now if you're going down the freeway, it tells you if you're going out of the lane, and you can set the strength of the bump, and the intensity, that is, and it kind of nudges you back into the lane. That's the lane keeping system, and it gives you a warning, and you can have like a little beep or whatever. What you're supposed to do is hit your turn signal before you turn into the lane next to you, and that way it doesn't give you the red light. The lane turns red on whatever side you're coming out of the lane on, and that's how that works. Anyway, that's lane keeping. It's got driver alert here. It's got rear park aid, which is the camera and the beeping of the when it's got the whole rear view camera, which is tied into that part of it. And so when you turn the steering wheel, this is kind of nice. It gives you the little lines that turn, and it shows you where your trajectory is, where you're headed into the lane. Okay, so it's got continuing on here, it's got blind spot monitor, which is on the mirror right there, and it gives you a little warning there if you're going in, changing lanes into somebody else. And cross traffic, same type of thing. I think that one relies on the camera up above here that I showed you in front of the and that's a sticker, by the way. I gotta get rid of that. Anyway, that relies on the camera, and then it's got, of course, cruise control on the steering wheel, and that's pretty much it for the driver assist. And you've got all kinds of things to play with here: fuel economy, blah blah blah. You've got your cruise control settings right here. You've got your audio settings right here, as well as your Bluetooth for your phone. That works great. I've tried it, no problem. You can control the radio here as well. So continuing on here, connect to phone. There's my phone. You can download your whole phone book. It'll read your text messages as they come in. You cannot reply, but it will read them, which is kind of nice. Here's the navigation. There's your audio, which I showed you, and and it will do Sirius XM, CD player, a USB line in, AM, FM, of course, Bluetooth stereo, so you can stream Bluetooth. You can also take your audio and you can put it on an SD card and insert it right there and listen to music that way. So it's pretty cool. You can do all kinds of stuff. It's got climate control here on the dash, and there's your heated seats, dual climate control. AC blows nice and cold, the heater blows warm. Another kind of a cool thing is, if I can find it, sync services, this one. So there's your standard Prius looking car with energy going in different parts of it. It shows you where your energy is going, which is kind of cool. Play around with that. The settings right here, you can control the charging and whatnot, and I haven't really experimented there, but anyway, it's kind of cool. There's a lot that goes to this car as far as like technology goes, and you can do a lot of different things with it. It's got like a little shifter right there, I think, for going down a hill. You can control that. It's got the owner's manual right here, of course. Everything's there, the factory owner's manual. It's a one-owner car. I think I said that. It comes with one key, and this is the keyless entry system. You never have to put your key in the door unless you lose this or your battery dies, and in that case you have a regular key. This car, you have the push button start, which comes with a titanium. That's about I think they charge $4,000 or $5,000 to get that option. As I remember on the window sticker from another car I had, you've got the garage door openers up here, vanity mirrors, lighted, work. Close the sunroof here. Auto sensing, headlights, does that for you. It's a nice car. So let's take a drive. I mean, this was a $44,000 car when it was new, plus tax and license, which puts you nearly at $50,000 just, 4 or 5 years ago. The sun finally came out here in California, and there are branches and leaves everywhere. Been very windy. Anyway, the car right now, it's in hybrid mode. So you start off on battery, and then it switches to gas engine. The gas engine started and running right now. The gas engine runs excellent. I brought this car to the dealer, and I had all the updates done to it, all the recall stuff, just little things. They took care of that. They did new motor mounts. It needed one motor mount. They did all three. They looked the car over, and everything looks good. It's like I said, it has new tires. It drives nice. I drove it to Marietta yesterday from here in Costa Mesa, so I went about 70 miles, I guess, round trip in the rain. Drives great. It has auto sensing windshield wipers, so it'll, depending on how much rain's coming down, it'll control the speed of the wipers for you, which is kind of nice. Car drove great. Pretty happy with it, and it's a real comfortable car. I love the XM personally. And what we'll do is we'll pull over here and we'll talk. I'll show you the Carfax real quick. There's really not much to show on it, but I can email that to you if you do want to see it. Okay, so here we are. Carfax. No accidents, no damage, one owner, 105,000 miles last reported. Right now it has 106,000 miles right there. And as we go through, you can see purchased locally here in Los Angeles. AutoNation, Orange County here in Tustin. So it's been serviced at the dealer for sure. Becker tire, oil filter, drive belts checked, oil filter at the dealer, inspection, blah blah blah, all this good stuff. And these are the recalls that I had done. Safety recall issued. Anyway, I had all of them done at Ford of Upland. And continuing here, American Tire. These are the tires that were put on. I had done Ford of Upland, vehicle serviced. This is my service right here. And so, yeah, it's a good running car. And it looks good, it drives good. And it's, we're coming into the electric age. And that's pretty much it for this video. And sorry for taking so much time, but I'm just trying to show you guys everything about the car. And that's about all I can say. Give me a call if you have any questions. Thank you.